What is up, guys? Well, what is up, soldiers? Welcome back to another video, finally. Today, I've recently gotten Disney Plus since I've gotten an iPad, and I can now record videos. And today, we're going to be ranking the Mandalorian episodes. And since I've recently gotten Disney Plus, I have seen a lot of clips from the Mandalorian, but not the entire thing. But I've recently, on Tuesday, I just watched the entire show in one day. It was pretty good. Anyway, soldiers, let's get into it. So coming in last place is Gunslinger. Now, Gunslinger is a really good, well, okay, no, I don't know. Well, it starts off good, you know, with team getting engaged, you're starting in space with a lot of space action, and that's really entertaining. The only issue is that the actual plot has nothing to do with the overall plot of the actual TV show. Well, of the program. And, you know, Tatooine is really fun. Everyone is really fun in this. Mandalorian, funny as always. But it's just sort of a side quest. It doesn't add anything, unlike Prisoner, which is really fun. And you can, you know, you learn a bit more about the Mandalorian. And this is just kind of, it's a side quest. Like, it's better than average. It's better than average. And overall, I'd say the series is brilliant. But I gotta be honest, as much as I do enjoy the episode, it's a side quest after all. And it doesn't do much to develop anything else. And then next is The Child, episode 2. Now this one would be higher, but it's a lot shorter. But it packs it in with, you know, with the Sandcrawler, and a great scene, and you learn, you know, he has to look after this child now. It starts off with a Trandoshan attack, and he fights off the Mudhorn, which ends up getting paid off in episode 8. And it's a really good episode. It's just too short. I think it's better than Gunslinger, but it's a lot shorter than Gunslinger as well. And I feel like if it went on for a little bit longer, but then again, I don't really know what else they would add in this episode. And, you know, the Quill, I can't remember, is a really fun character, and the Mandalorian, of course, is. And he has to look after his child, and it's really, I don't know, I'm not very good at speaking in front of the camera. I thought I was good, turns out I'm not. But next is episode 1. Now, I know a lot of people really do like episode 1 and would have it a lot higher. For me, I like episode 1. It's a great Kickstarter, you know. You see what the Mandalorian can do, and you see some of his backstory. But I feel like it's just missing something that the other episodes do have. I don't know if it's just Baby Yoda, but I doubt it is. I really hope it's not. That's what's missing. Because he is at the end. But it's just missing something. Like, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. You develop the character. They say, oh, it's 50 years old, but species age differently. But I just feel like it's missing something. It's a little bit. I don't know. I've mainly ranked these in entertainment, if I'm being honest with you. And the next is Ice Cube, isn't it? Is episode 4, The Sanctuary. Now, this introduces us to Cara Dune, and, you know, it's like that Clone Wars episode where they teach people how to fight. Really, it may not be involved. It's kind of a side quest again, but it's a fun side quest. It's like episode 6. It's a really fun side quest where you learn a bit more about the Mandalorian, and Baby Yoda has some really cute, I can't believe I'm saying cute, but he's got some really cute scenes in it, which is nice. I'm really struggling. Honestly, I don't understand why I've just come back to YouTube. It's been a while. And I don't know. He finds out that he can't just leave him. He's gonna have to take the child with him. There's some revelations in that, and it's good. I honestly, I'm really sorry. I'm not very good at this. And then next is episode 3, The Sin. And this is when all the Mandalorians come out and you see more of his origin story. And you realise he's made a great mistake, and that's just really interesting. And there's small payoffs in this, like when he, as you can see, Baby Yoda's taking the thing, and then he gives it back to him at the end of the episode. And they use that for other stuff, and it's a really just well-made episode. It has all the entertainment. Well, actually, I was doing something not so entertaining while I was watching this, which may be why it's a little bit lower, but it's really, it just improves the character a lot. It makes him seem more human, because why would you trade a baby off and then just let it be killed? And he has regrets in this, and, it's good. I thought I'd be better at this. And then next is episode 7, The Reckoning. This is when everything begins to come together, where we get some of the payoffs. But that's really in episode 8. The one thing that is holding this one back is Quill's death. I feel like, yeah, he did die, and that was an interesting death, but I feel like there should have been a little bit more to it, if I'm being honest with you. He wasn't like, a top tier character. He was a fun character. I have spoken and all that. But shut up. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna keep talking. This is gonna do something stupid. And I'm very unprofessional. Anyway. But everything just comes to a well, this is the setup of the episode, and it's still well made, even though it's just the setup, and they have a plan, and this character, I forget his name, he has regrets, and okay, since it was Tuesday, I'm not remembering this episode very well. But I watched them in order, and I'm not very good at this, but this is just my general ranking if you want to know my ranking. But episode 7, The Reckoning, is where everything just begins to come to a close, but we're not at a close yet. And then next is episode 6, The Prisoner. This is another side quest, but it's a really good side quest. It's fun. You have these characters who I forget their names, apart from Xian, and then her brother, and you learn more of his backstory and his connections with this Twi'lek, and they find the baby, and it's all just really interesting how they want to get into his backstory, and they're pissing him off. It's really, I'm not good at this at all, am I? But it's really, I need to stop saying really, and they learn all about his backstory, and then at the end where he just goes mental on them. It's great, and I'm really bad at this, and I'm terribly sorry. But number 1 is easily Redemption. This is the best episode as he gets a jetpack, and then, you know, there's payoff and IG-11's death, which is handled a lot better than Quill's. I can't remember how you say it. And, you know, you have the villain, and he's actually a threat, and he's actually slightly smart. It's better than your average stormtrooper. Another thing, episode 6 is really funny. You know, all the stormtrooper stuff. And this has 2 scout troopers at the start who cannot hit a can. And it's just little stuff like that, which makes this episode brilliant. And everything comes to an end. Also, episode 5, really liked the Boba Fett thing at the end. I'm pretty sure that is Boba Fett. It's weird how he wasn't in the rest of the season, but oh well. But as everything comes to an end, you have, you know, he takes, and then there's the Darksaber at the end, and he takes down the TIE Fighter. And, you know, he takes the child on his travels. And there's great action, and there's revelations, and it's good stuff. And soldiers, I'm not very good at this, am I? I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, remember, you can leave a like if you want, although I won't come back for my content, seeing as I'm not very good at it. I'll try better next time. At the moment, I'm watching all the Clone Wars. I've watched season 1. Half of it was terrible, half of it was good. And now I'm on season 2. I just finished the Geonosis arc. But I'm sure in Mandalorian season 2, when that comes out, I'll be better at reviewing it then, because maybe it'll be better put into my brain. And I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, remember to leave a like. If you want, don't forget to subscribe. If you want, but then again, I only have 10 subscribers, so what's the point? Anyway, bye guys. Well, bye soldiers. Yeah, sorry about this review. I tried my best, I swear.